Hey, what's up, Facebook? Whoa, the big one. Tonight we are talking about the big topic, the one that decides the way we live most of our lives, the one that decides whether we achieve or accomplish what we want to in life, the one that decides whether we keep pushing forward or we stay in the same place. Now, what is fear? Well, I strongly believe that fear is a survival mechanism. It is something put in place to stop you from failing, the concept of failing. It is something put in place to make you feel comfortable, something put in place to preserve the mind, to preserve the heart, the soul, everything. All of these things that your body finds so important, fear is put in place to stop it from ceasing to exist. Now, when is it right? When is it the right time to listen to fear, and when is it the right time to stand up and, get more of an understanding as to why you're feeling the way you're feeling? Well, in my opinion, it is straight away. If you're not controlling your fear, if you're not controlling what your mind is trying to override everything else with, then you're already, losing out on a massive amount in life. You're missing out on the preciousness of life, hence why you feel depressed, hence why you feel upset, hence why you feel miserable, like you're not moving forward, like everything's climbing on top of you and you can't escape, and you feel like you're suffocating and you want to achieve but you don't know where the path is going to be in front of you. It's because you're so full of fear. You might not know it. You might live life thinking, that you're enjoying this and that. You might live life thinking that you're doing all right. You might live life thinking that, you've got friends and family, but deep down in the heart of things, at the root of the core, where I will ask people normally what their passions are, the reason why they don't tell me is because they are so infested with fear, and it's not, I don't blame them for that. It's only a natural instinct for fear to protect you, but fear also stops you from moving forward. Like, you can trace it back to millennia ago, depending on what you believe in. Let's just say caveman. Like, if they stayed in the little caves through fear, thinking, "Oh, I don't want to go out today in case I get eaten alive by a saber-toothed tiger," they'd eventually die through starvation. They'd die because they have no food. So, really and truly, they're stopping themselves from growing. They're stopping themselves from adapting. We wouldn't be here if they didn't conquer their own fear. What's happening with society now is people are getting so comfortable. Everything's getting easy. All you have to do is worry about bills anymore. You don't have to worry about a lion coming into your fucking home and eating your face, do you? You don't have to worry about your physical safety as much anymore as you do anything else. These are some of the safest times that have ever existed. And you can see that whichever way you like, but it's the truth. We are literally, we can stay in our homes, we can shut ourselves away from the world, and we can feel nice and safe and comfortable. But the truth is, in feeling comfortable and feeling safe, you're actually suffocating the absolute beauty of the world. You're stopping yourself from being happy. Like, if you consistently give in to the emotions and the adrenaline and the idea that you're going to go through pain, if you give in to your heart telling you not to fucking do it, like, your brain telling you not to do it, then you might as well just fucking keel over and die now, because I couldn't think of anything worse. And I've been there. I'm not saying that, people who feel fear are weak, because it's the absolute opposite. Really, you're the strongest of people because you have the hardest thing to overcome. For me, it was it was fucking hard. It was difficult. Like, it is not an easy thing to do, but once you've done it, there's no greater feeling in the world. Once you get on top of the things that stop you from doing what you want to do in life, it is a euphoria you can't even fucking describe. Forget your nights out, forget your fucking drugs, forget your, whatever. You can't top that feeling. You cannot replicate the idea when you start to move towards the things that make you feel alive, the things that make you feel truly fucking like, this is the moment, this is it. I've been waiting for this all my whole fucking life. I now know what it feels like to be alive. That's when you've stepped on the other side of fear. You got through that barrier. You broke through the process. You got away from, this stigma that, that you've got to fucking be careful. Like, people say to you, "Oh, like play it safe, have a plan B, like, do this, do that, go to school, all this other thing. Like, fuck all that, man. Fuck all of it. Fuck your plan B. Who wants to feel, comfortable? Who wants to sit down, and who doesn't like pressure? Pressure makes you grow. Pressure makes you're breathing in, you're like, fuck, like, you're going for it, That's just life. Like, if you're not, you can't just sit back and let things wash over you. You can't let experience stop you from becoming the person you want to be. People are going to tell you a lot of things. Your closest friends, your family members are going to tell you shouldn't be doing things, but you have to listen to yourself. Look in the mirror and ask the person who's looking back, what do you want to do? Not what, mum wants to do, or dad wants to do, or your nan, or your granddad, or your best friend here and there. What do you want to do? What gets you up in the morning? What makes you feel alive? Like, there are things that, everybody who's tuned in, everyone who's going to watch, there are things that you want to do in life, and you're the only person stopping you from doing them. It's not opportunity, it isn't time, it isn't family, it's not, having the right amount of money or this and that. You are the only person stopping you from doing what you want to do in life. Hands down. Hands down. I'd put money on it. I'd put my life on it. Because when you start to make a change and you start to look at the process as something beautiful, when you look at fear and realise how beautiful fear actually is, that's when you start to see things differently. Like, fear is one of the hardest things you have to come to terms with. Fear is one of the hardest things you have to get over. And does that not deserve a title of being beautiful? Fuck, like, all those years that I lived in fear, and I'm still here, I'm still breathing. I used to sit in my bedroom at dark nights wondering what monsters were going to come and get me. And I sat there and thought, do you know what? If a monster's going to come and eat me, I was a kid, bear in mind, I don't believe this no more. If a monster's going to come and eat me, it's going to do it. If somebody's going to kill me, they're going to do it. Don't live in fear. Don't worry about things. Follow life exactly as you mean to, and live every single moment like it's your last. Fear isn't stopping you. You are. Realise that. You have the ability to achieve anything and everything your heart desires. Just fucking do it. Just do it. But have a good evening, guys. Take care of yourselves and listen and understand why I've said this. Have a good night.